What up, though? Welcome to the Husband Show podcast. Hey, we doing the collab thing today. And you know the Husband Show podcast, baby, where husbands band together and navigate this thing called marriage. But we are joined with two fire. We probably got two more coming platforms today. So I'm going to let them introduce themselves because I'm not taking nobody's shine. Brother John, please
What's good?
do the
This is
honors.
John with good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and we have great relations with my boy P. As you know, I was one of the prime members of THSP, the Husband Show podcast, and now we've got a little offshoot, and still tapping in, giving good content, and still building
Right
with each
on.
other to make sure that we straight. And last but definitely not least, we got the lady.
Hello,
Miss
hello,
Donna.
hello. What's up, everybody? I am Donna. I'm the creator of Real Life Relationship Growth. Real Life Relationship Growth is a platform built for building healthy relationships, whether it's husband and wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, mother, father, sister, brother, whatever it is. We are about building those healthy relationships, and we come under that umbrella that starts with the husband and the wife. That starts with the parents. So,
Hmm?
um, we're on every Thursday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. Real Life Relationship Growth. Come check us out and join the
And,
discussion.
and I'm gonna tell y'all something. She is gonna be where she says she is. Look, John, she ain't like us, but she got a date and a time. I promise you, my girl is right there doing that shit, and
Yeah,
that's
it's
and that's
dope.
dope because we
It's
need a
dope.
lot of that.
Of
I
course, of
try to
course.
be punctual. I'm not with anything else what's crazy, but I'm
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
What's great though, you heard that New York come out on that one
You
right
for
there.
sure,
You
oh, for
definitely
sure.
heard that New
Yeah,
York come out. Said
man.
mother, father. I was like, hey,
Mother.
yo. Fathers, brothers,
The
everybody.
ER turned into a VA.
So,
I don't
let
know,
me tell y'all
man.
what's crazy is my mother's from Georgia and my father
Right.
is from up top. So he said we have coconut, half peach. So it's a, it's a blend.
Hold on. So he is. I can't say that because that's between y'all.
Caribbean. Yep.
He's Caribbean. Yeah, I can't say
Caribbean.
the C word like y'all
Mm,
say. That's
yeah.
between y'all. But no, the reason why we all here today, everybody, is because I wanted to bring some platforms together with some extra grown ass people, and we talk about some serious shit like PTSD. Now I know a lot of people think it's only reserved for police officers, fire, like first responder type shit, but it's not.
Mhm,
It's not.
mhm.
As long as you're alive, you breathe in this air, you could have PTSD.
That's right.
If you, as long as you're living. You know what I'm saying? No telling what you've been through in your childhood that you think is not affecting you, but it really is. That's a form of PTSD. Like the spectrum is big, and that's why I wanted to have her on here so we could actually talk about the actual spectrum, like how it is deep. John, I know you know.
Yeah, it is
Well,
funny
John, I
though.
know you know.
Yeah. It's funny because as much as we discuss it, and a lot of people tend to sit on top of it and don't really feel like it's something that they don't want to talk about in front of people or don't want to
Hmm.
discuss it or just things that's always kept in the backfield. I try to tap into it and understand the
Yeah,
situations that I've seen growing up. I haven't been in the military for so long, but there's
yeah,
multiple forms of PTSD when you look at it.
yeah,
As
yeah.
far as childhood things you might have seen or witnessed growing up. So it's a lot that entails.
Hmm.
Mhm,
Hmm.
mhm.
And we got my counselor on the line right now, Miss Rosetta. Oh, she okay. She knocked the screen out. I got you. You driving? Can you hear us?
Hey y'all.
What's
Hey,
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 up?
hey.
hey.
So we had to have you on. So I just want you to give a little bit of intel on yourself. We saying intel. This all military shit going on right here today.
I see, apparently. So, I'm Rosetta Delancey, licensed clinical social worker. I have over 10 years of experience in the game. I work with young professionals. Something is really loud. I don't know what that is.
That's Combs watching the game. He think
Oh,
he's slick. See, men.
so like I was saying, I work with a lot of young professionals who struggle with either self confidence, also dealing with corporate America, also mama-daughter trauma, anything trauma I've dealt with, but pretty much helping young professional navigate life
Mhm.
in general, but also like I said, professional, like corporate America, but also setting boundaries within family and friends, because if you think about it, you're the one that gets out, right? And when you get
Mhm.
out, everybody else expect for you to take care of them, their needs, instead of them trying to get to where you are or do better. So I help
Yeah.
them deal with that and be okay with saying no, because
Mhm.
no is a whole sentence.
It
Yeah.
is.
It really is. And it means so much. It means so much. It don't just mean no.
Right,
It means so much.
Yep.
Yeah.
that is
It
correct.
is.
So what made you decide to go in the field that you're in right now? What was that? When did you have that aha moment?
So me in this field is a calling. It's not, I would say initially it was not something that I wanted to do, because I was like, they don't make any more no money. Social workers don't make no money. But
Mhm.
God has, made a way for me to come to where I am. And I would say everything that I needed just fell into place. Like the doors were open. And so it's one of those things is what the thing that you're really good at is the thing that you really don't want to do.
Mm.
But when you end up doing it, you're so fulfilled.
Yeah.
And that's what happened with me.
Okay. And I'm gonna tell you right now, she dope. She be unlocking shit on me I didn't know was locked up. And I go, oh, I see what you did there. She's pretty good. She's pretty good at her job.
Yeah.
Thank you,
It's
thank you,
a
thank
it's a
you.
beautiful thing. I say every week when we're live, I always find a moment to ring the bell. And
Hmm.
when I ring the bell, that means counseling. Like
Hmm.
it's a beautiful thing.
It's awesome. It's awesome, man. It's awesome. And so now, can you talk about the actual spectrum PTSD? Because, like I said before you got on, a lot of people think it's just reserved for first responders, military stuff like that, and it's not.
Mm-mm.
Correct. So trauma there's so many different areas of trauma outside of the military. You also have trauma from childhood. So, like, for instance, like child abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, all those things could be very traumatic. So, for instance, if someone had a bad car accident, right? They came out of it, but them getting into a car driving or having somebody else driving could be very traumatic for them, because that event has flashed back into their mind, especially if
Mm.
it's almost a life or death. So if you've seen someone die, murder, that could be traumatic.
Right.
Even growing up, your parents disciplined you, right?
Hmm.
But there's, the discipline could have been like water hose, anything that they grabbed and
Yeah.
threw at you
Yeah.
and caused harm or damage. That's traumatic. That's trauma.
Hmm.
Yep.
Hmm. Hmm.
So it's just so many different forms
Yeah.
of trauma.
And it's a lot of different forms, and like people don't even see it sometimes, because I didn't, and I still don't see a lot of stuff, but it manifests itself in so many different ways. Like,
Right.
it until somebody like you help me bring it to your attention, because your wife or your spouse or a friend could tell you something, but it don't hit the same. You know what I'm saying? You just trying to
Correct.
say this to change me or hurt me or make me feel bad about. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's different when it comes from somewhere else. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and it's, it
Yeah,
is.
because you're looking
I
at
sorry
it.
to cut you off. My bad. I cut you off. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I want to cut you off.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I was just going to say that what happens is, like you said, that if your wife or somebody else is telling you something, you want that you're thinking that they're just trying to make me change for them.
Hmm.
So when someone that's unbiased, that does not have a dog in the fight, nothing to gain from it, you'll listen to them more, because they don't necessarily know you. So if they don't know you, then how could they just say
Right.
this with an alternative motive,
Hmm.
alternate motive?
Yeah.
That's right.
So yeah.
Right. So with you having 10 years in the game, as you put it, how do you balance empathy and professional boundaries when working with clients? Who might be experiencing like intense emotional struggles? How do you balance between empathy and the professional boundary? Because I'm pretty sure that you want to give them the best advice possible, but
Mhm.
how do you try to not have the empathy, but have
So,
the empathy? I don't know how to word it. You know what I mean?
right. So, what when you're starting therapy with someone new, like the first couple of sessions, you're pretty much getting to know them, how they move, how they respond to different things. But sometimes you can have empathy with the person and still be honest and be direct with
Mm-hmm.
them, right? Um, because that's what you're getting paid for, to be honest. You're trying to help them help themselves to change their behaviors, right? So if me and my person that I'm dealing with, I'm like, for real, like, you really think that was smart? And they won't feel any type of way about it because I'm being honest,
Yeah.
but we have that rapport. Every client can't handle, just being cutthroat.
Mm-hmm.
It's not always what you say, it's how you say it.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? It's
Yep.
the tone and how you present it, or you do different scenarios and stuff like that.
Come on,
Just
Sister
creating
Donna.
a,
I see you.
a
She jotting
creating a
shit
safe
down.
space for them.
She
So
ready.
yeah,
Come on.
you said a word, or there are actually two words that people tend to not really understand. Can you define for everyone the difference between empathy and sympathy?
Empathy is more so like, I understand, I want, you to do better. Sympathy is more like, I'm sorry for you, like, I'm here to just be present with you. And that could be like, I don't have to say nothing, but my presence is there. Empathy is like, I understand, but I want you to do better. I
Mm-hmm.
want you to do better.
Mm-hmm.
Because sympathy is not always, there's sympathy, you can't always change what has happened.
Mm-hmm.
But empathy, you can actually change what happened.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like sympathy is a pacifier, but like empathy is a motherfucking qualifier. Like, yeah, whatever. I feel you and I'm with you, whatever, but let's do this. Get up off
Yeah,
your
I
ass.
found an
Let's do
easy
it.
way to relate it. To be sympathy, you just feel sorry for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Empathy, I can
Mm-hmm.
understand it because I possibly have been through that same thing. So I can
Mm-hmm.
have empathy because I understand it. I'm just not feeling sorry for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm understanding.
Right.
That's kind of how
Understand.
I break it down, the difference. Yeah.
I
And it's
like
crazy because
Mm-hmm.
I told myself going into 2025 that I was going to be more empathetic to people's struggles, right? Because
Yeah.
with my time, 23 years in the military, uh, I always I coined a phrase that I always say. If you're looking for sympathy, you look in the dictionary between shit and syphilis. That's where you
Oh
gonna
my
find your.
God. He said
That's,
shit all the
that's where
time.
you go. That's where you gonna
He
find your
just said that
sympathy
shit to
at.
me. I like,
For
say,
real.
brother. Say
That's
it,
where you
brother.
gonna find your sympathy between shit and syphilis in the dictionary. I ain't got
Yeah.
nothing for you,
He
you
ain't
know.
lying. He ain't lying.
But going into it, especially as we mature, because we're not in our our tweens anymore as we were. What I'm saying, a couple years ago. I'm gonna say a couple years
There
ago.
you
We're
go.
not in our teens anymore. So being able to control my emotion and understand that society isn't what it used to be and things aren't what they used to be, being able to put myself in a position to where I can see somebody's struggles and then understand that we all as people have struggles, that and I also look at it, might rub people wrong, as a lot of time, I feel that we as humans think that we're special, that we're the only ones dealing with something, you know that we
Right.
it's only unique to me. Nobody else can pay their bills, just me. I'm the only person that can't
Mm-hmm.
make my bills.
Right.
Nobody else is starving and can't feed their kids. It's just
Mm-hmm.
me. So a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people tend to have that, wear that on their sleeve, like, oh, woe is me, I'm the only one. That's why I say, it's very few people out there in the world that's special, very few. You see what I'm saying? So just because you're struggling, you're struggling at the moment. It's not a unique struggle to anybody, especially coming from certain demographics that people that look like us come from.
Yeah.
And you look at people that
Right.
when you understand what it's like to not have, when you have and you lose and you go back to not have, you back, oh, back to square one. You
Yeah.
figure
Yeah.
out a way to make
Right.
it happen. It's the people that grew up with, and then when they don't have, those are the
There
ones
you
that
go.
really be
There
struggling.
you go. And
Mm-hmm.
I, because I
Mm-hmm.
like to say a lot for like in just our community, and I ain't trying to make it a black and white thing, but goddamn it, it's just us talking right now, so it's crazy. But anyway,
Right.
we operate better when our back is against the wall, and that's sad. Like when our back is against the wall, we find a way to make some stuff happen, but it shouldn't be like that. I shouldn't have to get
Right,
back
but
into a corner to make my,
think about it though. That's survival technique because we're always living in survival mode.
Fight or
Yeah.
flight.
If you think about it, and that's just from generation to generation, we've always been in that. From enslavement, we have always been in survival mode, so that's all we know. And so when we have time to do nothing, we gonna take time to do nothing until, like you said, our backs is against the wall. But that's all we know. That's something that you have to learn to get out of that type of behavior, or even just get into a behavior of doing nothing, relaxing, so that you can be proactive to do more stuff without being in survival mode.
Yep, I agree.
I always find myself, thinking clearer under pressure. I like the chaos sometimes. When things are and it's probably just the way that, I grew up. If things were too easy, I felt like there was a trick behind it.
Yeah, somebody trying to get.
You see what I'm saying? Somebody trying to get one over.
Talking to my wife about this.
Somebody trying to get one over on because it's too easy. Because having struggled before, when life becomes easy, you always that's when you put your guard up even higher because you're ready for the rug to be snatched up under your feet.
Yeah, and you almost put yourself in a bad situation till sometimes you create chaos. So you can get, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. Not nothing crazy that's going, but just a little, you get your motor running and that type of thing. It's bad.
Yeah, I get that.
I like a little uncomfortableness. I'm listening.
Yeah, I get that. If it's too easy, it's kind of like, well, I've kind of done that. Let me, when there's a challenge to it, I definitely work better under pressure. And it's definitely, I think, I don't know, I'm not just a vet, I'm a brat as well. So my dad
double up.
Yeah, my dad was like, he used to time us on stuff. Like who can finish cleaning their room the fastest, the girls or the boys? And so we was always like, yo, we trying to get this money, we trying to beat the boys. And it just moved up in levels, getting in school, playing sports and being an athlete, and then being in the military is like we trained to work under pressure. Like life was trained to work under pressure. I played JV and varsity basketball. I was like in 6th grade, 7th grade playing and then I went over to the high school for the high school game to play. So that under pressure, if it seemed too easy, I'm like,
Coach, you didn't play for the Cowboys, did you? Did you play at all?
No, sir.
No, you didn't. Oh,
No,
man,
sir,
dude, there was some times.
buddy.
There was some times. I'm talking about our the Little League, the PAL League, Police Athletic League on our side of town, the East Side Cowboys. I sound like I'm doing some Al Bundy shit right now, but I'm not. We were fire.
Did y'all
John,
call
you got to tell them we was dope.
Did y'all call it Pop Warner? Did y'all call it?
No, we didn't.
PAL.
Y'all
We
call it
call it
Pop
PAL.
Warner?
It was all PAL.
We call it PAL, Police
PAL,
Athletic.
Police Athletic League. And I'll tell you though, the Cowboys was the bee's knees back when we was growing up.
We was little 8-year-old boys
Doing
there playing like our life depended on it. But what I'm tying that in is because so playing football in the city at that young age, and that's like all we fucking had. It was almost like being in the military. Oh my God. It was so, because my grandfather was a coach. It was crazy. It was crazy. So I think that might have a lot to do with shit, because being that competitive at that young age, it could be a bad thing.
Set up that mindset.
But it also develops you for the challenges that you face, because especially that's why I always resonated with how certain coaches or certain individuals who did that when they would train people and teach you the reality of what is going to be outside, like what Deion Sanders is doing right now in Colorado. You see what I'm saying? He's trained these guys to be men. Who happen to be football players. Yeah. Not football players who happen to be men. And that's his whole mindset that he has been doing. And that's why he get a lot of flack, because He teaches them how to be gentlemen, teach them how society is going to treat them. Because there's certain ways that no matter, 10 years from now versus 10 years ago, not much has changed with the way they look at people that look like us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And
my
it's just
mother
and it's just
always
reality.
told me. Yeah, my mother always told me, when you walk in the room, they expect you to be a certain way.
Mhm.
Don't help them out.
Hell yeah.
I
So you
mean,
give it to
yeah,
them,
okay, I might be light skinned with the freckles. It that don't mean shit. When I
they
walk
be
into the
like,
room, sorry, they be like, nigga. They don't care about all. We the only ones that care about that.
hmm
Here
Mm-hmm.
we are.
Mm-hmm.
Here are all four of us sitting right here, all different shades, right? But we'll start talking that dumbass light skin, dark skin, blah 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 shit. But a white person come on here, and I ain't saying they are. They'll just be like, look at them niggas arguing. They don't be
Right.
like, look at the light skinned ones or the dark. They
Right.
don't do that. We the only ones.
Right.
And that's
Right.
some trauma too, because I
Yeah.
grew up
Yes.
hearing some shit.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
grew up
most
hearing
definitely.
some
Most
shit.
definitely. I was the black one. I was
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Yeah, I
had
was the dark
freckles,
one.
light skin, chinky eyes.
It's
My
funny.
teeth was
It's
jacked
funny
up.
you saying that because growing up, in high school and things like that,
Mhm,
and how society always frowned on dark skinned people for the
mhm,
Yep.
longest. It was
Yep.
mhm,
always the butt of all the jokes. It's African
Yep.
mhm.
booty scratch, yo, black, you can hold something, you can't even see it. All of
Mm-hmm.
those jokes. And it's funny how it became a full circle moment.
Full
You see
circle.
what I'm saying? And now who the ones that be getting picked on now?
Yep.
Who the
Yeah,
ones be getting clowned?
exactly.
Who
Yep.
be getting clowned
Yeah,
now? To
but
Yep.
people
it's
Yep.
ashamed to
us,
be
and it's so
people be ashamed to
sad.
be light skinned.
Yeah. Dude, I be trying to look. I be trying right now. How
Cause
light this motherfucker is? I was like,
yeah, cause
man, what this
I'll
motherfucker so
be
light?
I'll be sure was it for a while with the ladies. I'll be sure was it for the he played out.
What?
Then we
Yeah,
start looking at
man.
the Idris Elbas and
Johnny
the
Gill made
chocolate
Johnny
men.
Gill was that the culmination of the transition between the light
Right.
skin. Johnny Gill started this whole shit, man.
Yeah. All right, Rosetta, we need your input on this right here, because it's actually still a thing. And let me just tell a quick story before you say something about it. My homeboy Patrick, he might be watching. He got pranked while he was in Detroit. He lived in Tennessee now. He got pranked while he was up there. He had his cardies on, and these young kids was going around doing a video snatching people's cardies. They wasn't really, they were just snatching them off. But they be like, it's a prank, it's a prank. But they got him, and he saw it on the internet, so he posted it. But why I'm bringing the story up is because it's so funny. He's always talking about light skin, dark skin, light skin, dark skin. But he was so mad when that boy snatched his glasses off. He was like, "You little light skinned motherfucker." I said, "Oh, this nigga really feel like that." He was
This
so
shit's
mad he
real.
couldn't breathe. He was like, "I'm sick of you light skinned niggas." I said, "Oh, he's serious. He be serious about that."
Mhm.
So,
He
can
did
you
that
speak to
thing.
that, Rosetta? Can you speak to that?
I don't think
Yeah.
she's. I don't think
She
she's here.
yeah, she can't she's out.
Oh no, she's right
She
there.
tapped out. I don't see her.
Nah, she's sitting right there.
Are you looking
Y'all
at?
try to be funny.
No, I
Are you
don't see
look?
her
Are you looking?
either.
Are you looking at the
I saw her go
YouTube
off
feed?
screen.
She's not on
No,
the
no,
screen.
she back in there. She right here. I'm looking at her.
Pete, deadness. If I can't see her, nobody
Oh,
can.
for real?
Yes, she's
That's
not
crazy.
here.
Bro, she's sitting right there chewing that gum. There she go. She said, "I'm here, nigga."
No, I don't see her.
No, I can't see her either.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't see her. I don't. Hold on. One
Go
second.
go
Let me
out
look
and
at
come
this
back
chat.
in, Rosetta,
Let me look
if
at
you
this chat
can,
Yeah.
right
please. There
quick.
she go. Yeah, I want to get her input on that, because we all
Oh
know
yeah, I
the
see it. She said I'm
bullshit.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, the bullshit stories of the paper brown test. I mean, the paper bag test and the house niggas. And I want to dive into that shit a little bit.
Oh, there we
I
go.
want to dive into it a little bit, because I think it's
There
it's a
she
fucking
is. She's
problem.
coming.
There she go.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
Talk to them about this in-house racism.
Oh man.
What? Well, that's what it is. Uh-oh. Is she talking?
Yeah.
It might be the connection.
Yeah, can't hear
I
you.
think
She
where
out
she
there.
at.
She out there in them sticks of Georgia.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Hey, there you go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Okay. So you were saying about the light skin, dark skin. I think what happens is And you can take it all the way back to slavery. You remember when the light-skinned Negroes were inside the house? So they had more privilege than the black person. And so if you think about that, and even as you think, even though we were free and all of that, think about the ones that were white passing.
Hmm.
They still had privilege.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So what ended up happening, if you think about this, some light skin passing took advantage of that as well. I can do this, I can do that. There's nothing you can do. So that trickles down even more as we have kids and stuff like that. Some of them feel like they can do whatever, and so they take advantage of that or treat other black people different types of ways.
Hmm.
And so he probably was triggered from his own
Oh
experience
yeah.
growing up,
Hmm.
always being taken advantage of or treated badly.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And
And the
so he,
crazy thing about
whoever
it
did that,
is,
he probably was triggered by somebody else.
but he brown skinned. He a little bit darker than John, and he always hollered at light skinned niggas. Like, I was like, nigga, you are light
He black.
skinned. Shut up. Shut up. Shut. You are not dark. Shut up. You want to be dark skinned so bad. I'll
Maybe,
be letting his ass have it.
maybe he was the darkest one in the family.
Or something. What? The reason I brought it up
Yep.
because in the video he was so fucking mad, and for you
Mm.
to just spew that out, oh, that's how you feel,
Yeah,
my man.
yeah, that
But
definitely
that's my
sounds like
boy.
some trauma. Yeah, he could have been the darkest one in the family.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just find it odd that we all sitting here, different complexions, and we all got stories. We
yeah,
got to do so much better. We really do. We
most
really fucking.
definitely,
We really do.
most definitely. Most
So,
definitely.
Miss Rosetta, get the people. She gone again.
She got.
Girl, where is you driving at?
I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I wasn't crazy.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
He ting 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 ting. Rosetta, you there?
No, I don't see her.
Okay. So, can you give these people some good advice on counseling? Because you know us men, we're you know how we are about it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Do y'all see
yeah,
her?
and you know me, hell, you know how I was at the beginning. I didn't tell
Perry,
you the truth.
Perry, can you see her?
Yeah,
Why can't
she
we
gone
see
again.
her?
I'm looking right at
Yes.
her.
I don't. That is the craziness. We cannot see her.
Oh yeah, I'm on the yeah.
Yeah, we don't see her at all.
No, they don't mean see you. They mean you're not even your box
Visually
isn't
see.
even up. Yeah.
Your
Yeah,
box isn't even showing.
which means no one can hear you.
That's crazy. I can hear everything. And I
Yeah,
see her.
she was in, then she popped out.
I'm all
Y'all,
seen.
y'all out there, y'all out there in them sticks. You know, y'all branches connected out
You
there.
just barely in the city, John. Just calm
John,
down.
where are you?
Virginia, I'm right
Go ahead.
outside DC.
Oh,
Don't
you in
listen to him.
Virginia?
Yeah, I'm up Nova, Virginia, right outside DC.
Okay.
Don't listen to him talking about I'm on I'm not even the precipice of the sticks. I'm not even within the community of the sticks at this point.
Anytime his
There she
wife go out
is.
of town, she going to the country. I said,
Oh no, the wife does?
this
Now the
city
wife,
slicker nigga get on my
that's
nerves.
different. That's different. That's 2.5 hours to get where she from. Now she from the country.
Oh,
They
there
got
she
no
go.
stoplights.
Y'all see her now?
Like
Yeah,
no
she's back.
stoplights.
Okay.
She ain't wear shoes till she was 23.
There you
Oh,
go.
wait.
See?
Ooh.
See? Leave my girl
that's
alone,
good.
bro. Don't do that.
Yeah.
That's
She
good.
just
My
got-
Yeah,
girl
I
she
see
just-
Rosetta.
She just got y'all out her vocabulary.
Don't do that. Don't do that. So Rosetta, can you give and I want to preface men because you know we don't do right. And like I said earlier, hell, I wasn't even really forthcoming with you because that's the way I felt about the whole thing. So give these brothers some advice or guide them towards counseling, or it's not a bad idea. It can be a good thing.
So counseling is a blessing, especially within our community, in the African American or Black community overall. And not only that, and especially for men. So what ended up happening, if you notice from generation to generation, our fathers or our mothers have always told us, well, told men, the boys, man up. Don't, you can't express yourself, your emotions and stuff like that. So think about as you get older and you have kids and you trying to connect with your child, but when they cry, you tell them, man up.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they go out and start dating somebody or getting married, they don't know how to express themselves, and sometimes they become violent because they're angry. They don't know how to use their words. So if you're able to go ahead and get what you need to work out whatever those issues you have, then you're able to have a better relationship with your kids and teach them, your own sons, teach them how to use their words, how to communicate, how to be able to show up as a man, but also being able to show emotions, and heal all those other wounds that are there that you have not been able to deal with, or being able to express yourself, being able to communicate. And
Right.
also look at therapy as someone you're talking to that is unbiased, that's going to be there as a professional to help you get through those things. But we are held to a standard where whatever you tell us, we cannot share it with anybody else. So that's like
Right.
confidentiality, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Safe
just
space.
know that now, if you killing somebody and all of that or whatever, now that's something totally different, right?
Yeah.
Which they would tell you that anyway in advance, where that limitation of confidentiality stands. But
Right.
it's one of the best things you can do for yourself. And even it helps you even figuring out, why am I not motivated, right? I want to do something different with my life, but I don't know how to do that. Why am I still having these unhealthy relationships? Why do I feel like I'm obligated to take care of my family because I made it out? Like helping you
Whew.
to have boundaries, even when it comes to like drinking, alcoholism, or smoking, like all those different things. What caused you to have that? What caused you to get there? Where is my anxiety coming from? Why do I always feel nervous? Why do I always, feel like I'm twitching? That has nothing to do with drugs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So all those things help you. It is okay to get your mental health checked, because one of the saddest things that we have in our community is that we didn't talk about what was going on in the family. Meaning, so for instance, we have family members who have mental health issues, right? But
Mm-hmm.
no one was ever diagnosed. So if you don't know what's really going on, how can you fix something that you don't know nothing about?
Right.
How
Right.
can you break curses in your family? How can you change the trajectory of your family if you don't know that there's issues, right?
Mm-hmm.
For instance, even when it comes to our eating habits, right? So depending on what your blood type is, say for instance, if you're a type A blood type, you should have been a vegetarian, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you would think, okay, well, if I'm a vegetarian, I should be able to eat potatoes, right? Sweet potatoes and all of those. How about those things are not good for your blood type? You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So just when you start working on your mental health, it makes you want to start working on other aspects of your life. When it comes to your spiritual, when it comes to your physical, your emotional. So all those things comes out when it comes in when you start doing therapy, because you want to overall become this healthy, great person. So if you
Yep.
decide to get in a long-term relationship, you'll know how to show up for your partner. You'll be able to communicate your needs as well as they communicate their needs to you. So those are the benefits of therapy. But for, I think, a man should absolutely go into therapy, because if we're going to talk about traditional roles, a man is known as the provider, the protector. How can you provide and protect me when you can't take care of yourself? Or how can you provide and protect me when every time you get mad and upset, you want to put your hands on me?
Yeah.
How is that? How are you providing and protecting me?
Mm-hmm. That's right. Hey, I'm with you. I'm hearing you loud and clear, sister. I can't wait to talk that
So,
too.
And then if we
so,
want to,
so, Miss Rosetta, question. I think I'm cutting
yes,
you off. Am I cutting you off? Oh no, I'm cutting you off, man. So yeah. So with your experience, do you work primarily within the black community? Is that a lot of your clients that you come in contact with?
yes.
Is that and not to be, I don't know how to put it. That's all. Is that designed from your perspective?
Um, yes and no. I
Okay.
would say primarily yes. It is designed that way, but I will not turn away anyone else that
Mhm.
comes. But primarily,
Right.
yes.
That's why I was trying to be delicate how to ask that question because I don't want to make it seem like you're off-putting or that just trying to turn your gears here. So with that being said, and I'm sure you got again 10 years in the game. With all that time and that experience, can you share a moment with me in your career to where you witnessed like a profound transformation, like somebody had that moment, and what lessons did you take away from that experience? Put your hands
Oh, it
down,
wasn't
please.
me. Oh,
Oh, I was gonna say, I mean, if you wanted to, he can
no, no, no.
talk
I was
about
gonna
it because
say
he's
I was the
experienced it.
transformation, but I guess I ain't deep enough in it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so for instance, I've had someone who's was dating someone. They were dating for, let's say, 7 years, right? The female was making progress, continued to grow professionally, but the other person was still staying stagnant. And so even in the midst of that, this person was still staying stagnant. This person was growing. She continued to love that person. And on top of that, by loving, continue to do whatever they're supposed to do. The
Hmm.
one that was stagnant was the one cheating. How is that healthy?
Damn fool.
How is that? How are you providing?
Yeah.
How are you protecting? You see what?
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying.
So even with that, right? This person here, the female was like, I still want to be this person. I still want to, this and that because we got so much history. But my thing is, if that person loved you enough, they should have loved you enough to want to still be with you. If you were giving them everything that they need, there should have been no reason for them to step outside.
Come on, Donna. Cause she
It's
ready. She about
okay
to
to
pop.
let go.
Yeah. No, I'm cool. I'm
It's
with you.
okay
I'm
to
with you.
let go. You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like it's okay
Hmm.
one to let go, but not only that, this person here still is relied on by everybody to do everything.
Hmm.
Be the hold the family together. Why? You're doing the necessary steps to continue to grow, but everybody else want to
Hmm.
stay stagnant. It's not your
Yeah.
responsibility
Right.
to answers everybody back and call.
Yeah.
Right.
When do
Yeah.
you take care of yourself?
Right.
And so by that, they were able to see what I was talking about and started to make changes. Because even though they broke up with this person that was still down here, mind you, this person is maybe 10 years older than them, right? Even though we broke up, we were still communicated morning, night, and lunchtime. So what is that
Hmm.
saying? Just because I broke up with you, I'm still trying to hold your attention. So if I'm
Hmm.
still holding your attention, how how am I going to be able to go meet other people to do other stuff if my attention is still being distracted by this person?
Right. Right.
And what's crazy about that, the person that's focusing on getting themselves together, doing the counseling, doing the work, um, like you're saying, it should be the person that you see the most growth and maturity and all those type of things out of. And it tends not to work that way because I feel like the person who cheated, there lies the insecurities. That's the person that's actually, I mean, you would think is the person that's the
Mm-hmm.
insecure one. But the person that's doing the work and making the things happen, they're actually still, in my opinion, they're still actually showing insecurities because you've done all this work, you're doing all this work, and it's very obvious if you're doing the work and it's working, it's very obvious that you should be coming up. And it should be easy to be like, I'm not dealing with that type of foolishness. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
But the insecurities are still there for some type reason, if that's the proper word, the correct word to use, um,
Mm-hmm.
in this situation. Um, Yeah, it's hard because you sit back and it's like that doesn't make sense.
And I think for like if it was the guy that was cheating, when you're in the situation that he was in or whoever that was
It's
in,
the
you
guy is the
you
one that was
the
cheating,
guy. Okay, so I kind of
Mm-hmm.
figured that, but
and that was so
we
the guy
go
that's cheating
where
is at
to
the bottom.
where yeah, so we go to where we get the respect, or we feel like we're strong, or we feel like we're important, or we feel like we're in control, and getting up and having sex with women. I mean, that makes it sound crazy, but it makes us feel like we're the man.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably why he went that route, because that's what he felt safe and strong and got respect.
Mm-hmm.
Even though
Mm-hmm.
that's ass backwards, we all know that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But
That's where he felt
you
because
got a new
it's
girl. She think you the shit. You know how that
yeah,
goes. Come on,
yeah.
come
Because it's obvious if the woman is coming up and doing her thing and you're not,
on.
so you decide to go out and step out. There's something missing in you. That's like, hey, I can't
And you
handle this.
took a
Let me go
when
find
you
something
did
to
yeah
stroke
when he
that
did that,
ego.
he took a major leap backwards when he did it. Didn't
Yeah,
he know it?
yeah,
He went in reverse.
Mm-hmm.
mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, all right. So this, I like this, Rosetta. You all right with me?
Yeah, 10 years experience.
Thank you.
All right. So tell the people something you want them to know before you get out of here, because I know you're busy and you got stuff going on. Give us one to grow
Yeah,
on
I'm
before you get out
actually.
of here.
I want you guys to always remember. Um, Remember to love your inner beauty as much as you love your natural beauty.
I like
Mm-hmm.
that because it's short and sweet to the point,
I
Mm-hmm.
and it
like it.
makes you, it
I
makes
like
you,
it.
it makes your
Yeah.
brain. You'll need a
Hmm.
thousand words to get your point across. Sometimes
You
a
made us
handful
all
of words.
pause.
Because I was like,
Yeah,
you
I
Hmm.
look
like
up and
that.
you
I
look up
like
into the
that.
space and be like, profound moment.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah. Just
profound
thinking.
moment
But now
music is
you,
playing in
Yeah.
your
yeah,
head.
thinking about shit.
Oh, one more, one more thing. I know I should have said this first, but fathers, I want you to know that your daughters need you, and I would strongly encourage you to take your daughters on dates, just you and them. Show them what a man is supposed, how a man is supposed to treat them,
That's
and
right.
I always tell them that they're beautiful, and that you love them. Because if they wait for somebody they're dating to tell them that, then that man is gonna. And this is just my thought process. Sometimes the man would treat them any kind of way because they feel like they never heard it already.
Mm-hmm.
So because I'm telling you this, I'm gonna treat you any kind of way
Yep.
because you never heard it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I'm
So
with that. All that.
That's right.
I
Yeah.
love it.
My
All
daughter's
right.
father, I mean, he believed that. And I used to tell him, you gonna make that girl no good for the world.
Mm-hmm.
Cause my daddy. But in some instances, I want her to be able to say, my daddy did that. Like what you got? Like,
Yeah, you can actually
Exactly.
ruin them for other men. Yeah,
yeah, it
it
has to
can
be
be
that
done.
balance.
Yeah.
can y'all see me?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She had a
So
phone
speaking
call.
with, yeah, speaking of fathers, that was my daddy calling me now. But I'm getting out of here because we're celebrating his 65th birthday, so that's why.
Oh,
Oh man, tell him
nice.
happy birthday. That's what's up.
Man, that's
I
all.
will.
That's me. That's
Go
me and
go
that's me
no,
and P around the
Daddy
corner.
Terrell.
Thank you, Miss Rosetta. Appreciate you coming in and chatting it up with us, man. Hopefully, next time we all get together, you could be in a more comfortable position to where
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
and it'll be on YouTube, so you can share it on your socials and all your stuff. Let people know you the
Okay.
real deal Holyfield.
Real deal Holyfield. I
Thank
appreciate
you
your
so
comments,
much.
Rosetta. Thank you very much.
Great meeting you.
All right now.
Nice meeting you all. Have a wonderful night.
You too. Hmm.
So, do we have any questions? Or any? Ain't nobody in there.
Ain't
Can't
nobody nowhere,
see.
man. Probably everybody watching these dang football
Man,
games.
you
We'll see
know
how
they
it
are.
goes.
That's all right. They'll go back and
Yeah.
watch it.
Heck
It's all
yeah,
good. It's
heck
all
yeah,
good.
man.
It's
It's
all
the
good.
weekend of the football game, man. So
No,
even if
no
people,
lies. We got 23 people watching.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
There people are.
well, hold on. We had 23 all together. Oh, that ain't bad. So they'll go
hey,
back
it's
and
better.
watch it.
But my thing is like this: it had to start from somewhere.
There
And
you go.
the
Right on.
minute you worry about that now,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
more it becomes more of a difficult
Right.
traction right now.
Uh-huh.
I'm not even worried about that traction right now. I got goals for
Yeah,
2025 locked in. So
for
my
sure.
2025 goals are is so locked in with what I need to do and how we need to accomplish things though. But
Right
being
on.
able to have a platform with multi, us
It's dope. It's
blending
dope.
people who do chime in, it
Yeah,
makes it that much greater. You know what I'm saying? So I really do
yeah.
appreciate
I
this
like it. I
opportunity.
like it. I like
I,
it a
I,
lot.
are we on the limit here? We still
No,
going?
hell
No,
no, no. We do what
Okay.
we
All
want to
right.
do.
no.
All
Shit.
right. All right.
What you got? What you got? What you got?
Yeah. Because I wanted to fall back into the topic, how
Yeah.
the PTSD spectrum, how it affects
Hmm.
relationships.
Okay.
Um, and like I said at the top, at the beginning, people associate it with military and
Hmm.
stuff like that. But I think it's important for us to speak on the childhood traumas that create PTSD. Um, because the phrase, the letters, the acronyms, or whatever that came out, when it came out, everybody related it to one thing. But now the more information we get, the more versed we're in what it means, we know it relates to everything in life. Like you said, you have a
Hmm.
car accident, you have PTSD because before you get back in another car, you're nervous and you're looking around. But as related to affecting relationships, um, I want people to understand that everybody at some point, I really believe, has been affected with PTSD. And we're
Hmm.
saying that across the board because something has happened to you somewhere in your life and you're squeamish or you're standoffish. So, as related to relationships, um, I'm on this thing of working up to being more accountable. Working up to being more accountable. I've been in counseling, for years now, off and on, for different reasons. Um, and I need people to understand when you're dealing with someone who is, again, how I kind of mentioned, a little bit of everybody
Hmm.
who has PTSD in something. I'm big on trying to understand my mate and
Yeah.
understanding your mate and knowing that everything that happens, every bad thing that they do is not necessarily related to you.
Right.
It's not even something that you control or something that you have initiated for them. It's that response thing. It's
Yeah.
it's it's how they've learned to respond and how they've learned to protect themselves.
Hmm.
So I feel like we just have to have more patience with each other. I can understand people who've been married for years and they're almost just used to this is just how he is or this is just how she is. And by doing that, I think we take away the building process of being able to fix things. Um, I'm a big advocate of it's never too late. It's never
Yeah.
too late until it's too late, you
Yeah.
know.
Right.
And you
Hmm.
yourself only knows when it's too late for you. I'm sure y'all gentlemen have heard the phrase when a woman is tired, you'll know.
Oh yeah.
You'll know when she really done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And nobody
yeah,
really wants
yeah,
to
yeah.
get to that point. Not even the woman that's gotten to that point
Yeah.
doesn't even want to get to that point or be at that point. But again, just kind of bringing it back around when you have someone that has dealt with some things.
Been in some
Stop.
serious situations.
Yeah. Stop poking.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
an ex that used to say you poking the bear.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
honestly, I used to be like, the bear. Like, all right, growl, ninja.
And she ain't lying.
But I had to realize, dang, like,
That ain't the move.
it's not. It's not. And I had to realize that was real for him. When he said that he felt something
Yeah.
and whatever that was. And, he was a vet himself and he had some serious childhood trauma. The more I learned, the more I realized I'm not the one for you. Not because I didn't want to be compassionate to his
Hmm.
situations,
Hmm.
but you need it more than me. You need it more than what I could give.
Yeah.
And if you're not willing, and there's the other side of it.
You
If
gotta
you're
be there.
dealing
You go.
with something and you are not willing to work on it, fix it, get help, then you can't blame a person for walking away from that, because we all don't have the capacity to deal with everything.
Yeah, yeah, and it can be indirect, like the childhood trauma, or not in childhood, just trauma that you experience. It manifests itself in a different fucking way, but now you trigger me with your bullshit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because it
right.
happens.
And
It happens.
we
It
just
ain't go
poking
both
bears
ways.
around here.
Yeah, everybody just
Poking bears and pandas.
they call me Pokey. Pokey Bear. Yeah, you're right though. You're right. I agree
Yeah.
110%.
But,
And I'm so glad that our crazy ass generation is finally catching on and putting it out here, because whether we believe it or not, just like our nephew was just in there, all in your mix, they watch us. They not gonna admit
yeah.
it, but they
Yeah.
know they think we dope as hell.
Hell yeah,
they
they
know
do.
they know we dope as hell. They're not gonna say
They
it
ain't gonna say it. They ain't gonna say
because
it.
they
They gonna give us some
gotta
props.
be the ones. Yeah.
Suckers.
We're the
Yeah.
originators.
Yeah.
Like her
Yeah.
nephew told me before you came on, he's like, "Oh, but you listen to this song,
Right.
you don't know about." I said, "Baby boy, we invented hip hop.
We had that
y'all,
already.
baby."
That was us already. That was us already. That was us
Yeah,
already.
but
But
nah,
in the business that I do, and John, you may or may not know, I have 2 daycare centers.
Oh, okay, cool.
So working with children and watching these families, especially the younger parents, you know how we had our battle buddies. You responsible for your battle buddy. If he go down, she go down, you go down. That's
We
your
go
fault.
down together.
Yeah.
I look at some of these parents and I'm like, huh,
The kid don't stand a chance.
no.
The kid don't stand a chance.
It's hard because what the things that we were responsible for, the things that we were taught, it's almost like it missed a whole generation.
It did. And is that on us though?
Yeah, and that's what I was getting ready to say. And some way, somehow,
Because technology
like
came
how?
in and snuck us. It snuck the shit out of us as parents. It got us good.
It took the seats. It took the seats of a lot of us.
Yeah.
And some parents, and again, with what I do, sometimes I can understand a parent getting home and saying, "Here, take this tablet and watch this."
Right. I'm tired.
You know, especially tired, especially the single ones. You know, the majority, of course, are single mothers. That is the majority of I've had some single fathers come through here and there, but the single mothers, and the child comes in and you can tell that there was no exposure to anything that's going to help them developmentally, that's going to help them grow. So it's like, where do we come
I'm
in?
with you. I'm with you on the aspect that we definitely need to investigate PTSD for yourself. You ain't got to listen to nobody. Do your own legwork. Do your own homework. Because you might find out something that you didn't know. Like me being a counselor, I'm finding out so much. Dog,
Right.
I'm so sincere. I am finding out so fucking much. But it's still the outside noises that get to you sometimes and shit. So even though you learn stuff and you figuring stuff out and you trying to grow, shit still can punch you in the face and get you step back.
And those who are dealing with the ones who are learning stuff and growing, you got to be patient with that, because Rome
Brother
was
John,
not
did
built
you
in a day.
do your due diligence when you got out?
As far as
Counseling.
oh, absolutely, I did while I was in.
Okay. Well, I know
While I was
they
in.
probably made you because of your situation. But
Yeah, of course, and I preached it also. Cause,
Purple Heart recipient right there. That's my boy. I'm gonna say it forever. I know he don't like it. I know it's nothing to congratulate nobody for, but
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
happy you
If
still
you
here.
know, you know.
And you did your
coming on the other,
did your
yeah,
fucking
coming
job.
out on the other side, coming out on the other side.
Come
Yeah.
on.
So yeah,
If you
it
know,
was,
you know.
It was
Yeah.
something because I probably told you, probably heard me tell the story, P. It's like before the ones who grew up in certain cultures or certain instances. For I'm gonna say it with P. I'm bringing him in because just understanding where we from and our neighborhoods and stuff that we witnessed as kids growing up in, and how it's not even so much as being acceptance, but us being able to see trauma, us being able to see violence and death and losing friends and things of that
Somebody
nature.
in school with you one day, the next day they fucking gone.
gone.
Yeah. So what I learned about that,
Yeah.
transitioning into the military is like the guys who were sadly accustomed to those type of situations were the ones who were more successful when it came to therapy. Because
I believe that.
we've been there, done it. We've seen it before. It's the people who grew up in Podunk, Idaho, in the not saying there's nothing wrong with Podunk, Idaho. If it's on the map, I'll punch it out.
Ain't nobody in Podunk, Idaho listening to
Oh,
this.
somebody over here from I'm from Podunk. What's wrong with
What's
Podunk?
funny? Podunk. What's wrong with Podunk? Exactly. It's funny though, but somebody from that region who's not accustomed to see violence or gunshots and things like that. Those are the ones that struggled the most coming out of combat because they were never. It was ingrained in our personality, in our DNA,
man. Yeah,
from where
yeah.
we came from.
Yes.
So we used to turmoil and tragedy and ducking and running and hiding. We're used. Sadly, we're used to that.
Motherfuckers got shot at before they was in the damn army.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
having that experience,
Yeah.
for lack of better words, having that experience is something that puts you in a position to where you just become sadly numb to it. It becomes numb.
You're right,
It becomes
man.
like
You're
another
right.
day.
Boy,
It
you are
becomes
taking me.
another
I
day.
am standing on 7 Mile and Sunset right now while you talking, and I'm telling you
You're
right
there.
now, I'm ready to go right now. I'm ready to
You're
leave
there.
right now. In my mind, while you was talking, I
Yeah.
went back to the fucking, and I'm
You're
just,
there.
that's why I'm sitting here shaking my head like, man, I would never put my kids in that fucking. Not saying our parents
Exactly.
did that. That's
Exactly.
not.
Doing
Yeah.
the best
That
they
was
can.
just-
Doing the
Yeah.
best
That was
they
our
could.
upbringing. That's how we
Yeah.
came up
Best they
in New
could.
York.
Yeah.
That's how y'all came up in Detroit. That's
it's-
nothing on the
yeah.
parents. They didn't know. They were where they were at. They were doing the best they could.
Yeah.
We had more resources when we got
Yeah.
older, so we did.
Because I
whatever.
remember,
Makes sense.
yeah, because remember I said my dad up top, my mom in South. I remember Peabody Projects. We lived in Peabody Projects in Columbus, Georgia.
Good God.
Yeah,
Peabody.
Where's Peabody at? Where's Peabody? Where in Columbus is that at?
I don't know.
I still got, oh, you was a kid because I still got
I was
Columbus.
I was a kid. I was,
But
you
it's
know,
still there's
I still
military
got Columbia.
housing,
I still
then they
got Columbus
changed it
zip
to
code,
that.
area code 706. I still got 706. I've not had Columbus.
706?
Yeah, 706. That's Columbus.
yeah, that's Columbus.
That's
Yep. But yeah, like I said, we a little bit of everywhere, a little bit of different places. So it was from Columbus, Georgia to Brooklyn, New York to kind of back and forth. John froze up.
Yeah, he's stuck like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
That nigga like.
everybody relax. Everybody relax. First rule of Fight Club is to chill out. That's the first rule. That's the first rule written on the chalkboard.
Everybody relax.
Everybody relax.
That's right.
Everybody-
Yeah, that's
everybody
right.
relax.
You know it's so
We
funny,
supposed to
you-
keep going. We ain't even supposed to
Exactly,
pay attention.
man. Y'all
There
know
you
the
go.
script. You
My
supposed to
bad.
Me
We
and
get
Monique
it. We get it
doing
right.
something,
We get it right.
me and Monique be doing something, and some shit'll happen, and I won't even fucking flinch. She be like,
That's right. That's my bad. That's my bad. I went off play. My bad.
You went off script.
My bad. I went off script. My bad.
What are you doing over there? What are you doing over there?
As if the people didn't see it. I just see the camera.
right.
Sorry.
My boy like these.
Sorry.
Leave me alone. Leave me
Sorry.
alone.
Yeah. I thoroughly
the
enjoyed it.
going back and forth and seeing the difference. Yeah, so when you get to a certain point, you're numb to it. It don't matter. Like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just keep moving. You like, whatever. Yeah.
But being numb to it is also a defense mechanism. It's also a defense mechanism. It doesn't bother me because I'm used to it, but it should bother me.
Yeah.
Because you're used to it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
but it should. Yeah.
That is
So
a
there
great
again,
way
there
to
goes
do it.
that.
defense mechanism. And when you don't jump and rush and act, you can think a little bit. You know what I'm saying? While this chaos is going on, you like, and everybody looking like, this nigga calm as hell. No,
Yeah,
nigga, I'm
yeah,
thinking.
yeah. And
I'm about to
it'll
figure out
make
how to get out of here.
and it'll make people think you don't care. That's what I was saying on that other side of it. So it's according to relationships, when you
Yeah.
had two people in that opposite spectrum like that,
Yeah.
you don't care about anything. Why don't you say something? Like I'm telling you,
I got us an exit plan. Just relax. I'm working on some shit.
know your
Hold
person.
up, hey, hold up.
Well,
Hey.
why he frowning at everybody?
Right.
Damn face. Get on
What
your
up, man?
man.
You're not happy to be here?
Tired, black people. Tired.
What's up?
What up, John?
I was like, hold up. I saw that green check mark came up there. And it said,
Look at it. He got the lab. He got the lab together.
A little bit.
hey,
A little
said,
bit.
Do it like
hey,
that, brother.
it popped up. It said La Vincent.
Yeah. What's up, man? Everybody good?
Man, just running our damn mouth, laughing. They laughing at me because I was like this shit.
I didn't
Hey,
even
what?
like that for about 5 minutes. And I'm just like,
He was like, say what?
he was froze.
He was froze. And we should have kept
She
going,
went off
Vince, but I
script.
messed it up.
Yeah,
I
she
was
went off
like,
script.
She went off
yeah, I came
script.
off script. I
And
should have kept talking.
once she said something, I was on. Dog pile.
Okay.
Yeah,
He act like he been there before.
Right.
Now, man,
That's
we were
what's
talking
up.
about PTSD, man, just different form. Now Vince is a naval guy.
Yes.
So,
Seen
He
it.
don't have no PTSD.
Oh, Vince, you a Navy?
Yeah,
he's seaman.
I got wet socks.
Seaman.
Yeah.
Nah, leave my boy alone.
Seaman.
Yeah, you fucking grunts.
He had wet socks. He had wet socks. That's your complaint.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Oh, soggy sock ass boy.
Right. Hey, I still got a paper cut.
No, God. Take him to the infirmary.
Medic!
Vince, I want to know, man. So, we talking about PTSD.
Yep.
Do you feel like talking about what we just talked about, the Chicago? I just want to talk about the tie-in. I don't want to talk about, I'm trying to get all into that. Not yet.
Yeah, we can do that.
Because we
Yeah,
talk
I know
about Trump. We all talked about a little bit of stuff we had going on and shit.
Right.
Let them know where this 50-year-old man is at in it. Because what I tell you the other day, I say, boy, if you go out here and start slapping everybody, ain't nobody gonna say nothing to you. After the story you told me, I was just like this.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, long story short, I kind of broke it down for Donna the other day a little bit too, but it's been like a lifelong search trying to locate the whereabouts of my real father or whatever. So, I had a bunch of pieced together stories from childhood and a bunch of lies, and a lot of people ran
To protect
interference.
you. To protect you.
Right. But a lot of people did things that they thought were in my best interest that ended up not being. You know what I mean? So I missed a lifetime of knowing somebody, or getting to know somebody. And then, I jumped on the ancestry thing or whatever around Christmas. And so far, I've been able to find two of my siblings. One of them has already passed away. He was a little younger than me, I'm working on building a relationship with my younger sister now. So
That's what's up, man. Congratulations on
That
that part.
dope, man.
You know what I'm saying? To be able to in the time frame that you're going to collapse and try. Are they local? Are they close?
No. Everybody was in Chicago.
Oh,
Fucking Chicago. Can you believe that, bro?
Everybody.
So when I met Vince, bro, when I started at FedEx, I started with Gabe, but Gabe, I got a local gig, and me and Vince had went out. We was over the road. But when I met him, we sitting in the break. What was in the break room? Where was that? In the truck?
We might have been in the truck. I can't remember.
And we sitting there talking and shit. I'm like, God damn, bro, you from the shot? I was like, you sound like a couple of my partners I was in the military with.
Right.
Well, we always go back and forth to Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha. I'm like, you sound like a couple of partners I had, from Chicago. He's like, nah, bro, I'm from Atlanta. I said, oh, shit. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't get that, but then when I heard him get on the phone with his wife, I said, "Yeah, that nigga from Atlanta."
Oh yeah,
I
he
said, "There
is.
you go. That's what I was
There it
looking for."
is. There it
But I
is.
brought that up because to find out his pops is actually from the Shy, and he always up at that, always up there.
Always
It's
been
so
up there,
fucking
man.
weird. It's like
Always.
it was calling you, right? Like it was
Right,
pulling you
right,
back.
right.
It's
It's
so
like
crazy.
he passed away in '02. I did basic at Great Lakes in '94. In '94. So that was, and then I did A school there too. You see what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
so I was back. I was in the city of Chicago all the time, not knowing how close I actually was to him.
Right. That's
Right
That
there.
is bananas.
that's crazy.
That is
Yeah.
bananas, man.
So like I said, I found her like a couple weeks after Christmas, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm still in Chicago, whatnot." And I'm like, "Damn, I was just there 2 weeks ago."
It's crazy how
Right.
it works out like that, and it's also just you gotta look at it as far as hindsight is a lot, right? We always
Right.
think about situations, circumstances, and how we try to move forward with that.
Hmm.
And I always try to be like try to take the benefit out of the doubt, and also put doubt in the benefit
Right.
because Mace. I think it was Mace who said this point about him and his father's relationship, and he said that he felt that it was probably to his best benefit that God took his father out of his life because he probably could have derailed what he was planning, what he was supposed to do.
Could
Mm.
have. Yeah.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
Mm.
saying? So it's all about how you look at it.
Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Maybe
It's a lot.
it could have been a gift or it could have been a curse because you could have been
Right.
somewhere at a different level. So it's just about where you are right now. So
That
it's
shit
like
might
every
have
right.
made you move to Chicago,
You
and
could have
you
moved a little
know
bit
you
different.
already
Everything
a loose
probably want to be a
fucking cannon.
grandfather right now.
Boy, he know he a loose cannon. He do not need to be in no big ass city like that. Keep that nigga down here. Keep him down. He do not
Oh
belong
my
with
Yeah.
God.
that motherfucker.
I can't hear you, Donna.
Uh-oh,
Can't hear
Donna,
Donna.
can't hear you.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
there
you
you
go. There you go.
Okay. My bad. My bad. So I was kind of coming that direction too. I was gonna ask you, and I don't know if you had time enough to actually process.
Not yet.
Okay. Okay. So I'm
Not
not
I
yet.
know
even
you
gonna.
ain't.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Everybody, the main question, everybody in my family, because mainly, I was on that hunt for a while, and then my kids picked it up once they got old enough to realize what was going on.
Mm.
So they really want. I was at the point where I was kind of like, whatever,
Yeah.
but they really wanted to know. So they keep asking me. The main question everybody keeps asking me is how I feel about it, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Exactly.
really don't. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. You know
That's why
you
but
I
yeah,
got.
asked you, and that's
You know
what you
you
said.
gotta. You know you gotta that ding 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 sit on somebody's
yeah,
couch.
yeah. It's coming.
Yeah, and
It's
walk through
coming.
that thing.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
walk
it's
through that
coming.
thing
And because you
because
deserve it, man.
as
Because that's the time you need to yourself. You deserve that,
yeah,
man. And ain't no problem with you get some
yeah,
counseling
Right,
and
right, right.
instead of talking to the wife or the kids or whoever about it, man. It look what I found with counseling. It's my fucking me time, and I enjoy it. I ain't got to censor
yeah,
my
yeah.
words.
And it
I
gives
You
got
you
know
you.
what I'm
that
saying?
it gives you that chance
Yeah.
to say what you want, what you really feel and think
Right, right.
without having to worry about. And our families, they care about us and they go off of what they know of us.
Yeah.
And sometimes that doesn't allow us to be open to who we're really trying to be
Mm-hmm.
and who we're
Right.
discovering that we are. So they
Mm-hmm.
mean well, but sometimes my mama be like, "So what's happening?" I'm not telling you.
Yeah. Exactly.
I love you,
Exactly.
little short lady, but this is
Yeah.
my business. This between. Well, how did counseling? What did they say? You the problem? No, I was playing.
Right. They told me not to talk to your ass.
Right,
That
right. Matter of fact,
that's
I'm gonna bring you next time. Shit.
Yeah. But
that's the
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
that's the crazy thing.
Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. And John, you're not aware, but Vince and Perry know. My nephew is dealing with the same thing. We getting
Right,
ready to go on a track of finding who dad is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
And
he's in
he needs
counseling.
to know.
He's in
He
Right.
counseling.
needs to
Yeah.
know how Vince feels at this age.
Yeah.
He
right,
needs to
Yeah.
know
right,
a
right, right.
man like me that didn't. His father was in the same fucking city with him,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
didn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I
Right.
Yeah.
know a couple of the reasons why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
with respect
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
to both of you all and any man dealing with this or woman as a matter as far as that goes,
Mhm.
um, I don't want him to become our age
Right.
trying to
Yeah,
work through it.
Right. Right.
yeah.
So he's
Right.
dealing with that like right now. He'll be
Right.
16 February 13th, and he's been in counseling for like the last year. And
Nothing wrong with that.
we yeah, and I love it for him. And he he looks forward to it. His therapist is great, so he looks forward to it. And I told him, I was like, you are going to be an amazing man, like
Yeah.
amazing. He's
Would
a
it come
good
out on the
looking
other side?
kid. Yeah, I'm like, you a good looking kid. You think these girls running after you because you fine?
Yeah.
With all of this is together, man, he gonna
Right,
be a.
right.
So yeah, they gonna have to deal with Auntie on that one though.
Hey, hey.
Auntie
I'll
gonna
weed
pull
him
up.
out, sir.
Right. Auntie gonna pull up on him and be like, "Who are you and you and you?"
Right.
Right. Because his brother did too much work to be
Right, right,
pulled
right.
back down.
Right. You're not about to come here and fucking
No,
disavow all
Mm-mm.
this.
no,
Mm-mm.
you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
So
So
how you feeling on a scale of 1 to 10, brother Vince? How that little pointy thing on top of your head, on top of your shoulders doing? You all right? Everything
It's good.
good?
It's
You feel
it's
good?
it's okay. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot, but you know, I'm making a conscious effort to
One,
stay
one
in
to ten.
touch.
One to
Huh?
10. I'm gonna tell you right now, 1 to 10. For me, I'm probably at and I'm being so fucking honest, probably at 6.
Yeah, I'm about 6. I'm about 6.
Yeah.
I'm about 6.
What about you, brother John? You watching the game? I'm gonna come through the screen. I'm gonna get you, boy.
I'm looking at the,
Oh, he playing. Nope, I'm looking at your glasses. You dirty. I'm looking in your
hold
glasses.
on, hold on, hold on. Oh, hold on. I'll just like this, right there,
Yeah, nah.
right here.
Right,
You ain't
right.
froze here.
It's
Like,
right there. I see it. I see
look,
it.
Yeah,
look,
I'm looking in your glasses.
look. You can see it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how's your mental, brother? For real, no bullshit.
Right now, about a 7.3. I'm on my Keith Lee right
Okay.
now. About a 7.3.
7.3.
Yeah, and
Okay.
it was just the things that
Lady
I
D?
said I was gonna roll into 2025 with. So
Yeah,
7.3.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
Lady D.
yeah. The mental, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. About probably about a month or so ago, almost maybe 2 months, I was like a 3.
Mm,
I was struggling.
okay.
I was struggling. Coupled with menopause and just dealing because I'm the youngest of 4, but you would think I
Okay.
was the oldest.
Mhm.
And I truly believe, God positions you where He's gonna give you strength to deal and go. So
Right.
I'm the youngest in the family, but you might as well say I'm the oldest.
Right.
I
Same here.
would, yeah,
Same here.
yeah, and end up have nephew and stuff like that. But yeah, I was struggling. I was struggling. My daughter actually turned me on to it's a natural ashwagandha.
Yeah, yeah.
Woo
I used
Yeah.
to
woo
date a girl
woo.
named I used to date a girl named Ashwagandha in high school.
Did you?
Mm.
Well, she should have been good for you.
She was bow-legged and slew-footed. She just walked in circles all day, got
Oh
on my damn
man,
nerves.
boy. Uh, she could
But I heard of
sign and she
ashwagandha
could
though. I have
sing when
heard
she
of
signed.
ashwagandha.
But yeah, I was very very low. Had to call the therapist and get some sessions in
Okay.
But let's
and
talk about this
just
ashwagandha. What is that ain't the licking the toad. Is that the DMT shit? Is that what that is?
no.
Oh, I don't know. I
It's
don't
natural.
know.
It's natural. It's natural.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, so is the
you
toad.
might as well say
God
it's like
made him.
huh?
So is the toad. God made him.
I don't do feet, but
I said
Right.
licking the toad. The DMT, the trip that you go on when you lick. Whatever.
got you. You
Oh,
said
he
Yeah.
said
toad.
toad. I thought he
Toad.
said
Okay, thank you,
toes.
Vince.
I
Yeah.
thought he said toes.
I
Yeah,
Me
thought he
yeah.
too.
said
But
toes
God
I
made
thought he
too.
toes
said
too.
toe. I thought he said toe.
Hey,
TOES.
I
No,
but
thought he
God
said
didn't
toe.
make all toes equal, sir.
He
you ain't
sure
lying
did.
about that one.
He
No.
sure did. He sure did. But yeah, the ashwagandha it helps regulate your sleep. It balances your anxieties.
Mm,
Like I take it every night. It was almost like immediately.
okay.
It's
I
better than
felt a
gummy.
difference.
Got an
Huh?
immediate reaction.
Better than taking a gummy.
I can, well, honestly, I can't say I do gummies.
Yeah.
I did for a little bit of time, and it for me, I needed to still feel upright. I just still need to
That
feel
shit just
upright.
help me sleep. It's just for sleep, dude. When
Yeah,
I take it, I'm out.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gone. I can get a
I hear
good
a lot.
7
Yeah, I
hours.
hear a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah,
Good
I hear a
7 hours.
lot. My sister Claudette
My
definitely.
girl.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
she's definitely with the gummies. And my daughter actually, my daughter was like, you need to, my daughter's 27, so she was like,
Hmm.
you need to maybe, try
Yeah.
some gummies or whatever. But in my mind, it's like, no.
But see, now we've been conditioned by this damn
Yes.
country to believe shit that's not true about marijuana, and I even had to learn that. I was a
Mhm.
whole police officer and everything. We demonize something that's not evil.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
Yeah.
not evil.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
So
looking at
yeah.
the definition, ashwagandha is an ancient medicinal ashwagandha
Oh, herb ass nigga.
is an
Word to
ancient
her.
medicinal herb with various possible health benefits. Study finds suggested that it may reduce anxiety and stress, support
Yep.
restful sleep, and even improve cognitive functioning in certain populations. Ashwagandha is likely safe for most people in the short term. So I guess it's not a long
Hmm.
Yeah.
term
I
solution.
have
It
to
might
say,
just
yeah,
be
I
I'll
immediately
look into
felt a
that.
difference.
I'll look
I
into that.
immediately
You
felt a
do it like a
difference.
tea, or what is it? Like
Now
a tea?
it's
Or...
I mean, I'm sure it comes in a tea form, but it's pills.
Okay.
Ah.
So
capsules.
Yeah.
yep, it's
Capsules
like
are hard.
two.
Capsules are hard pills.
Yep, yep, yep. So
Okay.
I take two of them in the evening, and I'll rest because I promise you, I think I was waking up 3 4 times just because
Oh,
I
for
would be
sure.
tired. I knock out. Next thing you know, I'm sitting up like what the like who the hell said call my name? Like
Right.
why
Bro,
am I up?
can't turn your mind off. I hate that.
Yeah.
Wow.
But as
Yeah.
of today, your original question, as of today, I say I'm a good 8.
That's good.
I'm a good 8.
That's solid
Good.
as
Hey,
shit.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is
That's solid.
good.
Yeah.
I fuck
That
with
is
that. That's
fucking
good.
awesome, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Better
Yeah,
than
it is.
some
So
people.
considering,
So
All
yeah.
right, so
considering
let's
they
go
they
ahead and wrap this thing here up. We're gonna let's see. Well, Vince, we're gonna let you go last since you're a late bloomer.
Ha!
But
I caught the
so,
bus. Shit. Well,
Sister
Mark, he didn't
Donna,
Mark didn't show up.
Mark didn't make it.
nah,
Mark, well,
he said he was running late at work.
he
I
did
said, you know, you
said
ain't got no
about
job.
8:30, I think, but he gonna
Yeah,
get
he
in.
said he got
Everybody
no
gonna be
job.
gone.
He gone.
He ain't got no damn job. I don't know why he be lying.
I
But
know. I know. Mark is a man of leisure.
Sister Donna, leave these people with some encouraging thoughts, and we're gonna go around the table with it. Just say whatever you feel, sister. Whatever you feel.
Yo, listen. I mean, patience. Patience. We are lacking patience. We want these relationships, whether we're married or single, working on it or whatever. We have to have patience with each other. As women, I know, we look and we have these expectations of men to do certain things for me and in the dating stage.
Hmm.
Um, but we have to realize everyone is dealing with their different struggles, and you got to match up with that one that you all can tolerate and help and be patient with each other's struggles.
Hmm.
So let's be patient because PTSD is a thing that everyone has dealt with in some form or some fashion.
Right. Right.
Hmm.
Right.
So let's be patient with one another.
I
Hmm.
like patience. I like patience. I like patience.
All right, brother John, what you
For
got?
me, with patience, just coming off of patience, I'm gonna say be vulnerable. Be vulnerable
Yeah.
with your feelings, and just be vulnerable to your closest friends. Be vulnerable to your partners, your domestic partners, whoever it may be. Just be vulnerable. Be open. Be communicative for the things that you might be struggling with. Because
Yeah.
sometimes, and the same thing I talk to my wife about. Sometimes I may talk to you about certain things. It's not for you to respond,
There
just
you
to hear
go.
me out. Just get it off my chest. Because sometimes
Hmm.
I don't need the right answer. I just
Yeah.
need
Hmm.
to say it out loud and I can feel better. So
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
open and be vulnerable. That's what I got.
My man, brother Vince, give it to me, LA.
Well, what I
I
was gonna
know you
say
got some
is,
shit to say.
you already know. Always, it's like, but no, I was just
I
gonna
love
say.
y'all relationship. I ain't gonna lie. I love y'all. I love y'all
This cat.
relationship.
Oh my god.
Hey, that's Elder Bars. I'm Chico. You know what I
Yo,
mean?
I think more men need to develop or have more men need to have friendships like this.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Hey, you ain't even seen me and John cut up. Oh boy, you can go back on the Hustle
Listen,
Show
I'm
podcast
sitting
page.
here imagining because when
Mhm.
y'all both got the Detroit hats on
Oh yeah.
and from the
Oh
same
yeah.
hood or whatever, I can imagine. But I love this for y'all. I really
I
do.
appreciate
Hey
it.
John. So my son the other day he called me. He was like, "Hey man, what your boy doing sniffing for cats?" I was like, "What?" And I went on TikTok, and I'm like, "What the hell is going on?" You know what I'm
Man,
talking
I
about?
saw that
Yes,
shit.
You
I
I
saw
know
said,
what
that?
you're talking
he's
about.
lost it. I said he didn't
I'm
lost
trying.
it.
Donna ain't seen it. I don't know. It's
Donna, you
just.
gotta see it.
It's
I
I'll
gotta
send it
check
to
it
you.
out.
I'm
It's
gonna
the
send it to
Send
you.
music.
it to me.
It's
Send
the
it to me.
music. It's the music.
Oh
That
my
makes it
god! I'm
funny.
like,
It's
my boy.
the-
I was like, my
probably
boy got
broke.
cabin
I
fever or
said he
something.
probably broke.
Yeah, send it
No,
to me. I
man.
gotta
It's,
see it.
it's
I
the
am.
music that
But
makes it just funny.
yo,
Yeah.
real talk
No, but for
though.
real, what you got? What you got?
I mean, my motto for the year 2025 is be part of the solution and not part of the problem.
Part of the solution, not the problem.
Yes.
You know, and not to sit around and wait for things to come, man. It's time to go grab it.
Mm.
You know, and like I said, I made a conscious effort to dig into my past and figure out where the hell I came from. And now it's taking work to develop a relationship with my new sister, you know.
Mhm.
And I was hoping I at least had one sibling older than me because I'm the oldest on all sides.
Golly.
But I
Ooh.
tell you what, my dad died at 46.
Okay.
His dad died at 47.
Mm.
I'm
And
50.
you still here.
I'm
Broke the
winning.
mold. You broke the mold.
I'm
Come on,
winning.
man.
You broke the mold, my boy.
I'm
You broke
winning.
the mold, my boy.
Yes.
And that's all I got,
Yes.
man.
Broke
Be
it, my
part.
boy.
All right. Well,
That's it,
for
man.
me, I'll say this. I'm gonna take it to the foundation. Find a counselor.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Find you somebody. Just start there. First, that's the first thing. Find you somebody you're gonna be comfortable with. And even though they're not supposed to judge, you still feel it sometimes, right?
Right.
But you gotta find somebody that makes you comfortable. Because
Yeah.
they're not judging, but you feel it because you're talking. You running your fucking mouth, you telling your shit, and you like, that motherfucker just blinked twice. What that mean?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you
Right.
see, like so you gotta find somebody you're gonna be comfortable with because it's gonna be awkward and you're gonna feel away. But
Yeah.
I would say that's the
And
first
be
step. Find it.
honest. Be
Yeah,
honest. You
Be
cannot
honest.
You
go
There
to
you
heard her.
go.
You heard what I
counseling
told her.
lying.
You
Yeah.
heard what I told her in the beginning. I wasn't being. And
Yeah.
you know what?
Yeah. What are we trying to save face for? We there because we
Yeah.
messed up, or
Yeah.
we either we
Yeah.
think
We
we
need
messed up.
help, or we
Somebody
trying to
told us
find
we
it.
messed up, or we
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's going to
Right.
hurt before it gets
Oh
better.
God.
It's
Oh,
going to hurt.
Yeah.
telling
It's,
somebody your inner thoughts of how you feel about yourself. Oh my God, you don't even know.
but
But you know what?
Perry, also the stuff that you find out about yourself. That stuff, right? That's like what? What?
Okay.
I'm what?
Moi?
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I found, for me, and it's just me before we get out of here, when shit is going crazy, because I've been known to just go ham.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, you have.
But
You know.
hey, shut up. But what I've been finding now, I'll say some shit, or I'll go fucking from 0 to 10. I just remove myself from the situation. That's the best
It is.
thing to
Don't it
Walk
feel
away.
good?
get out of there.
Walk
Doesn't
away.
it feel good?
Yeah.
And stay away as long as you need to.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I
I'm
learned that
telling you.
thing. Like, let me just shut up and move on
Basically.
Yeah.
and sleep
Hey
so much
man,
better.
I'm
Like,
telling you,
what?
I'm like a woman when I get super stressed, bro. I do retail therapy. I go shopping.
Oh yeah. Oh
I ain't
yeah.
spending no money. I don't know.
Within the budget though. Within the budget.
I ain't gonna
Like
blow it up.
you ask
Okay.
you ask any of my people, I'm a sales shopper.
Oh,
I don't pay
yeah.
full price for nothing.
Nothing.
Somebody
Look at
nothing.
You gotta make the face when you say nothing. You can't be, I was for nothing. No, you gotta be like, it's all.
No, I'm a sneaker fiend, and everybody, I got 50,000 pair of sneakers, and they be like, please, I got these on sale. That's why I have 50,000 pair.
Little light skin right there, sneaker freak too.
Oh, nigga, every time
skin.
you come over, you got goddamn new shit. I'll be like, boy, they
Wait,
come.
which
You be like, I'm trying to be like you. I say,
Hold
get like
on.
you.
Which light brush you talking about? Which
That
light brush?
light right in the middle.
Right.
In the middle.
Oh,
Yeah,
I guess it's me.
that's you,
I don't
bro.
know if it's not in the middle for me.
No,
I got my
no,
boxes going like
John.
this.
John
John
Okay.
is
he just made accommodations for his shoes.
Oh, he
You'll
did.
see it, Donna.
That's right. I
Send her that
saw
too.
that.
He just made an apartment for his fucking shoes.
Yes. He has a loft. A
oh,
loft.
oh.
They
Well,
got lighting.
I ain't gonna lie, John. My
Get my hand
shoes
on my
are
pearls.
in. I ain't gonna lie, John. My shoes are in 4 closets in my house.
That's
The
My
gym
shoes live in a red
closet,
light
the
strip.
guest room closet, the bedroom closet.
This uppity Negro only wears one kind. I'm
That's
sorry,
it.
you got two kinds. I'm sorry, I lied on you.
What you rocking, John? What you rocking?
Jordans 1s and 3s.
That's it.
Okay.
Jordans 1s and 3s.
That's
1s and 3s.
all. And there's
Okay.
no lie.
OCD.
And my wife swear, she said they the same pair of shoes. I said they're especially if I get like multiple different versions of 3s. And she swear they're the same. I'm like,
I'm
they're
with you.
not the same.
I'm with you. They
not.
just hating. They just hating.
Oh,
I'm with you on that one.
No,
Okay.
we sneakerheads, but we ain't like y'all.
Yeah, I got a glass cabinet that they put in with LEDs in the whole.
I've been
room.
I've been checking that out. I was thinking I'm gonna buy one
man. It's
though.
called Sneaker Tower. Sneaker Tower.
Okay.
Hey, Pete, but they got one for hats too, though.
Oh,
Really?
wait a minute.
See,
Yeah,
that's what y'all need.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's called a hat tower. I know.
Yeah.
I know. That's what I do know. You got $1 million of is that baseball caps. I know
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey man, let me
it's
tell y'all a
dope.
quick
It's
story.
dope.
Let me tell y'all a quick story, right? So I was about 10 years old. Okay. This is right after Christmas. I come to the breakfast table and I got my penny loafers on with my little corduroys or whatever, right? So look. You know, P, I've been the same nigga always, bro.
Yes.
But anyway, so Pops is like, what the fuck you wearing them shoes for? I'm like, because I want to wear them. He was like, didn't your grandma get you some shoes for Christmas? And I was like, nah. And she was like, yes, I did, baby. She had went to Family Dollar and got me something that was attached with the little plastic. You know what I'm saying? You just pick about. Pops was like, put them new shoes on. And I'm like,
Are you sick? They made you put them on.
he made me wear them shits to school, bro.
Oh,
That would have damaged our relationship.
yeah.
It did.
We did
It would.
We did on site.
They
Every
didn't
time I
care.
saw Pops, it'd been on site.
It did.
They didn't care.
So that's
They
why
didn't care.
I don't care about what anybody say about my sneakers now. You know what
They
I mean?
had the hard.
But
They had
nigga,
the
your
hard
shit
bottom
always
when you
fresh.
was running.
Bottom.
It was click clack, click clack.
Yes.
Pete,
Yes.
That kind of nigga that had
That's
penny
that
loafers and he put
PTSD.
a
That's
quarter.
we're
PTSD.
talking about.
PTSD.
That's that PTSD.
PTSD.
Exactly.
Childhood trauma. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it is.
Because I
And
got
then-
roasted.
And that's why I buy so many sneakers.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
I got
He
roasted
the
that day.
kind of nigga that will have penny loafers and he'll put a quarter in his shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It was a quarter in there. Matter of fact, it was a quarter in one and a nickel in the other one.
Oh wow.
Thank you. Oh, 30-cent ass nigga.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yo, I
Y'all
appreciate
killing
y'all,
me,
man. This was dope. We gotta do this.
Yeah, man, we gotta link up again soon. We gotta
Oh,
link
yeah.
up. We definitely
Oh, yeah.
gotta link up again soon,
And I
man.
want to.
Send me
so-
that
so-
TikTok, Vince.
Oh, yeah.
Send me that
I
TikTok.
got you.
And when the weather breaks, man, I'm trying to put something together, man. We might have to do, John, me and you talk about, me and you, Vince, too, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Like how we went home for the draft, man. Just start doing some pop-up pods, man. We can come to VA
I like
and
that,
do one.
man.
We can do one here.
Especially here,
Donna,
man.
I got
Especially
the
in
tent.
DC.
That-
Especially
that
in
fucking
DC,
tent.
dog. It'd be crazy.
Yeah.
We got the feather flags. We got the
It'd be
tablecloth
crazy.
Yo,
cover.
got
I got
everything.
We got
a
everything.
30-foot Coachman Catalina
She do.
trailer.
She do.
Oh,
I got a
I thought
30-foot
that was an
Let's talk
alcoholic
about
beverage
it,
until
sis.
you said
Let's
trailer.
talk about some shit.
They said Catalina. I'm like, shit, we got
Look,
rum in
look.
it.
You missed Coachman. I said Coachman first.
I didn't know.
Coachman
I didn't
first.
know. I thought it was an alcoholic
You said the
beverage
trailer, and
until
I
you
got-
said
I got
trailer.
the
I was
truck
like,
to pull that
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
P.
yeah,
P. She got the truck to pull it, too.
For sure she do. What was I thinking?
She
I
a
had to
Ram
get that
girl.
Ram. I
My
had to
bad.
get that 1500.
She
I
my
She a
was
Ram
pulling
girl.
it. I was
Oh, she
pulling
got
it with an
1500 too. I got
Armada. 'cause I
1500
had the
too.
payload
Yeah.
to pull it, but I had to.
Both of them.
You got a Ram?
1500. Yeah, I got a Ram 1500.
Okay.
I would never not ever have a truck again in my life. I would
Yes.
never not ever have a truck
I
again
agree.
in my life. That shit would never
I
change.
agree. This thing has been it was a beautiful investment.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Lifesaver.
Yep.
Yeah.
A beautiful investment. And I don't want
Yeah,
nobody
yeah, we-
around. I just get into the Z. I'd be like, I don't know who y'all are. I don't have space.
Right.
There's no room in here.
There's no third row. There's no
There's
third
no
row.
there's no second row. The Z is a two-seater.
It's a coupe, goddammit. It's a
Right.
coupe.
Cool.
Yeah.
With a motherfucking bed on.
Like I
That's
can't pick nobody up this week. I'm sorry.
It's not happening. It's not happening.
Well, I definitely appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah,
And,
P.
let's figure out something, man. Do this thing.
Let's line something up again here soon, man. Rather
Hey,
sooner
I'm
than
with
later,
it.
You know what I'm saying?
And listen, I cannot leave. I will be remiss if I say, y'all tell the first ladies I said hello and I can't wait to meet them.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yes.
Look at Pete. Look at
Terry,
Pete.
fix your face.
Oh,
Oh, you always have to acknowledge the lady of the house.
Oh.
If
Oh,
you
yeah.
ain't doing that, it's something
It's a
wrong.
problem. I got
That's
you.
right.
Yeah.
All
So
respect,
we
all
acknowledge this.
respect.
Y'all tell the ladies I said hello, and yes, I'm looking forward to meeting them.
10-4 Roger.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Brother John, take us on out of here, man.
No, man, I appreciate everybody coming in here, man. And this is just building on to different avenues, different ventures, and everything. You know.
Talk up, sexy.
Yeah, it's just there's different avenues, different ventures, and I definitely, can y'all hear me?
We hear you. We hear you loud and
Can y'all
clear.
hear me? Yeah, I gotta
Got
turn
you
it
now,
down.
Mojo.
I can turn it down.
It sounds like the Midnight Storm in this
This is
motherfucker.
Yeah,
WJLB.
Mojo Classic.
This is
Ty Notty, keep
WJLB
hanging,
FM.
said
WJLB
talk up,
FM
sexy.
98.
At the
It's
Sweat
802.
Hotel.
It's 35 degrees outside. It was Bradley Sunny. Just going
Hold
to
on,
move
did
on to
you
the
hear
midnight
this
hour.
nigga
You better do
say
it.
the Sweat Hotel?
You better do it.
Hotel. Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Go ahead,
Appreciate everything. Just on to the next one, man. Y'all have a great evening, great night. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. The Husband Show Podcast, Real Life Relationship Group. Growth. My God.
He went to Detroit Public Schools.
He
I
did.
know, I can't see it.
I thought
Real
so.
Life Relationship Group. I thought so. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I mean.
Whoa.
I,
Word is but I'll call you son because you shine like one.
Yo, God. Yo, Tommy, you just got busted in the head 2 times.
All right, not too much, not too much.
All right,
Not
Not too much.
not too much on the BK. Not too much.
We start acting out. We start acting out.
I'm sorry. All right, y'all, man. I appreciate y'all.
Hey, have a great evening, everybody.
All right,
Yeah.
baby.
Peace.
Later.